Thank you, Sarah Vaughan. And I didn't play that for me, by the way. Oh, well, we have a Miss Wonderful over here, Theda Draper. I brought her around to sing for us. It's one of the things I miss most about the half-hour program along towards the last of the year was vocalists. We just hardly had time for them anymore. So I'll pull me a half-hour program up here, pull a bit of red tape, you know, and talk to a couple of my distinguished friends. Got me a half hour, especially so I could have Theda Draper down here to sing for me just one last time. So, Theda, what you going to sing for us?
After Graduation Day.
Well, that ought to pull a couple of tears out of Carol Matthews over here. That poor old girl has cried more than any 3 people I've ever seen in all my life the past couple of days.
Promise me we'll still be sweethearts after graduation day. Promise me we'll be together when all those memories seem far away. Though they say romances break up after graduation day, we can keep our love as lovely and prove there's nothing in what they say. Too soon classmates will be parted, and we'll say goodbye to our bliss. But let's keep every dream we started with a moon on the campus kiss. When these days are recollections, how I hope and how I pray we will reminisce together long after graduation day.
Gee, Theda, that certainly was nice, huh? See, she's just as fine a vocal chords as she ever was. Well, I hope everybody enjoyed that one. That kind of got us all around here in a nostalgic mood. We start thinking about all the great times we had the past 5 years. Don't know of anyone in a graduating class who's gotten more out of the 5 years at Angelus than Carol Matthews. If I can get her over here for a little bit, we can talk to her. I suppose for most girls, the honor of being cheerleader around the school would just about knock them over, and for most anybody, the honor of being the president of the student council would just about knock them over, but and for most girls, they would do without everything else to be maid of honor in the maid court. Well, it seems as though Carol's all 3 of these all piled into one, and heavens, I wouldn't even attempt to start naming all the rest of her honors she's got. I wanted to get her around here. She's been on the program before, but I just wouldn't have felt right with the closing of the season without talking to her about what she's going to do next year and what she thought about the student council the past year and all. So, Carol, just what are you going to do next year?
Well, I'm planning to go to Longwood in Farmville and major in the sciences for 2 years, and then go to Medical College in Richmond and become a physical therapist.
That sounds tough. Now, those are the people that go around beating on people's muscles and all. Isn't it? Just what is this now? And we'll have for the graduating lovebirds at Angelus High School, All My Tomorrows.
All my tomorrows, you'll be walking beside me. All my tomorrows will be blessed by you. inside me. I'll disappear, for darling, you're here to see me through. Now that
Well, I suppose it's come time to sign off for the last time now. It seems like it's about the roughest thing I've had to do during my high school career. But not being too much help by the little ladies standing around with tears rolling down their eyes, I'd like to express my appreciation and devotion to Mr. Larry Cooper in here. I don't think I could have got through it without his help. Miss Margaret Overstreet and the music department and the whole school, the whole WSLS studios down there. It's been wonderful. They donated the whole time to Angela Lewis. They just wouldn't even consider any advertising space. I think the whole school owes them some gratitude. And I'm sure they'd appreciate a couple of cards from you. Just let me know what you think. Now, I suppose for the last time, I've really enjoyed your tuning in to my programs. I've had a lot of fun at it. You don't know what it's meant to me. And thanks for tuning in today on your vacations. I really appreciate it. Now, for the last time, old Dave signs off and says, I'll see you in school tomorrow.
The Andrew Lewis program has been a public service feature of WSLS for the past school season of 1955 and 56. Hope that you've enjoyed this series of programs, and we hope to be able to bring them to you again in the fall with another senior from Andrew Lewis High School in Salem. Our thanks in turn to Mr. David Ames, who has been your host for the past 8 months, and we hope that to all the graduates, health and happiness. These are the Shenandoah Life stations.